In this video I will use the wood I've cut in my last video to make a double empty pocket tray. First I mark 1.5 cm and something more than 3.5 cm from the edge in the head of this piece. I put the piece in my drill press vertical table, and I set the vertical table so the 6 mm drill bit is in the first mark, and more or less centered between the faces of the piece, and I drill the first dowel hole. I turn the piece, and I drill another dowel hole. Now I turn it upside down and I drill another 2 holes. Like this I have 2 holes in each end of the piece. With the same setting I drill the same holes in the other 3 similar pieces I have. Now I take the first workpiece and I put it again in the drill press vertical table, and I set it so that the drill bit is in the second mark, and I drill 2 holes in each end of all 4 pieces. So now I have 4 dowel holes in both ends in all 4 pieces. Now I have to drill these pieces, so I can join them like this. I will use dowel centers to make the marks, and I want the marks to be centered. So if I put those pieces of sheet with some paper in between, when I put my work pieces there, the end of the board is centered here in the strip. And I put here the same, to make sure the board will be horizontal, and to make sure anything moves, I will nail them. Now I need something here to put the pieces against it, so I can slide this to make the marks. If I screw this strip here, it will do the job. Like this I can work with the short pieces. And I can also work with the long pieces. I put all the pieces in order. And I will number them in the outside. Like this, if the number in the boards is down and the number in the strips is down, it doesn't matter if the edge of the boards are not perfectly centered in the face of the strip. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 8. Finally, I decided that it is better if I put the number up. If I can see them, I will probably make less mistakes. I put the dowel centers in the holes. I press both pieces against the strip I screwed before, and I slide the board to make the marks in the strip. And because I only have 3 dowel centers, I move one of them to the empty hole, and I make the marks once again. There I have all 4 marks I need. I can make there the marks I have to drill in the strip I have to join to the other end of this board, but it will be better if I make them in the same position, to avoid mistakes. I must pay attention to where I will make the marks. I must make sure there isn't a number there, and I must have the same number up both, in the board and in the strip. Like that I know everything is okay. Now, here I have the number 4, and here I also have the number 4, but here I have a 3. I turn it like this, and now I still have a number 4 up, but there isn't a number in the face I want to mark. So carefully, making sure I don't make a mistake, I make all the marks I need. And when I have all the marks, I can drill them. I will put dowels in this face and in this face, but the dowels in one face will bump into the dowels in the other face. So first I will make the short sides of this project. So now I will only drill in those faces. I put the tip of the bit on the marks, trying to be as precise as possible, and I drill. I put some glue in the holes, and I insert the dowels. I also put some glue between the dowels, and I use a small brush to spread it. And I join the pieces, making sure the number to each side of each joint is the same. And despite I think it is not necessary, I use my homemade bar clamps to apply some pressure while the glue dries. In my previous video I had also cut a couple of boards. I wrote a molding all around each board. Once the glue is almost dry, I drill the remaining holes. But due to a design change, I will drill only one hole in one side of the empty pocket tray. So these two parts go like this, and this board goes here. This is the board I will put in the front, I've routed a molding in the edges of the board, but actually I only need a molding in one edge of the board. I will join this here, so I will have an opening in the front of the empty pocket tray. With two dowels I dry fit the board, and I mark where I have to cut the board. That is the cutting line, and I will cut it with the table saw. When I cut, I must keep in mind that the line belongs to the piece I need. I put some glue in the holes. I insert the dowels, and I join all the pieces. When the glue dries, I will put the base and the top of this empty pocket tray. And in the next video I will also make a kind of rim in the top. It will be handy when one gets home to empty the pockets. Thanks for watching. You can find all my woodworking videos in my channel in YouTube. And if you like my videos, thanks for subscribing to my channel.